G'day fellas, and welcome back to Manor Lords. Unfortunately, because this is the demo, there is no saving. And so we're back for round 2. Now, we're going to be doing a speed run here. We're going to be doing it at 16 times speed. We're going to be going through the game. If you're unfamiliar with the rules, then I encourage you, go back, watch the first 2 videos. That'll bring you up to speed because we're going in absolutely raw here. And we're just doing it the good old-fashioned way. We're making babies today, and we're going to be making so bloody many of them. So let's jump in without further ado and have a look exactly what we've got here. What is the card? What are the cards that we've been dealt? It looks like it actually looks like the exact, oh no, it looks a little bit different. We've got wild animals here, berries, and wild animals over here. So we've got different food sources, but it does look like the layout is the same. We've got the river down here, which is outside of our territory. So we can see right there, we've got the Reichenfurt, and of course, Conquest is locked in the demo. So once again, I'm going to assume that you guys know the rules, so we're just going to go straight through. We've got 365 days to accomplish this. I'm going to pause it just at the beginning, just to plan out our town a little bit. We're going to go through with our roads. So we're just going to start by connecting all of these guys together. I guess it's probably important that these guys are connected. That way, you know, they're on the network. And now we're going to start with a road. So we're going to keep it nice and simple. Everything nice and simple. So we just do a road out to here. Now we've got wild animals as well as berries, which berries are quite far away. So I'm going to chuck another road in. Now we can go straight through the forest. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. So let's just, oh my, how many wild animals? Oh my lord, look at that. How many animals are in there? Jeez Louise. Oh lord. That's a lot of food. All right, fair enough. I guess we're going to be hunting, boys and girls and ambies. Everybody's going to be hunting. Everyone's going to be eating venison for dinner tonight. So I'm going to kind of put this in a bit of a weird angle. I'm normally a fan of the 90 degrees, but because there's no grid in this game, it just, you know what? Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry. We'll just do a bit of a weird road like that. So starting out, we're going to need to drop down 4 different buildings. So we need a logging camp. So they fell nearby trees, so let's get this one in, I guess, as best as we can. I guess, realistically, we can probably put it somewhere around here. Maybe straighten it up a little bit. I mean, ideally, you'd want it up against the road, though, wouldn't you? So maybe we just make a road out here for it. Maybe that's how we play it. So I'm going to make a road like that, and then we're going to put the logging camp on that road. Right there. And now, in addition to that logging camp, we're also going to need a storage for that logging camp. There we go. So we want a storehouse. So we're going to put it right next to, I think like that's probably decent. And then we also want to create a couple of gatherings. So we want a forager hut. You can see that down here. We need a forager hut. So we're going to put that. Now, these are our berries over here. We can actually put our forager hut just somewhere along here like that, and then just change where they're working. And we'll change it over to there. So that shouldn't be too much of a hassle. And then finally, we've got a storehouse. So we need a storehouse for generic, hold on, is it storehouse? No, we want a granary. Apologies. There we go. So granary coming in. So we got everything nice and centrally located. So we're just going to turn this bad boy on to 16 times. Let's get going because this is a speed run. We're playing through it incredibly quickly, incredibly fast. Now, we probably want to connect this up here. We've got a nice little... Let's just make that straight. There we go. Beautiful. Everything is connected. Everything's looking good. Now, we're not going to give anything... Do we give priority? We might give priority to our logging camp, just because typically you're going to be needing lots of logs in the early game. You can see we've actually run out of timber with our starting requirements here. So I'm going to assign over a couple of these guys already. Kind of tempted to give them a third one, but... We'll give them 2 for now. So they're nice and secure in there. There's got plenty of logs, and we can always change the work area around, but it's just going to be the immediate area for now. We'll keep it moving. We'll keep it moving, don't you worry. Storehouse is up as well. We might chuck somebody in there once we've got our... once we've actually got our... you know what? Do we dare? I think we dare. I think we just put 1 in right now. Boom. Alright, so you can see him off. So with the storehouse, that's going to enable them to like, pick up resources, drop them off at certain points, all that stuff. And now we got the foraging about to come through. There we go. Any second, forager's going to be entering into their new habitat. There they go. Alright, so we're going to change the work area. We're going to move it up over here. We're going to add in... We'll do 1. Actually, we're in April at the moment. So we're still in spring, so we've still got plenty of time to collect all these berries. Because my understanding is we've got 120 berries that we can collect. So I'm just going to leave that one villager just gathering that up and now working our final way through on that granary. We're still pumping out logs. We've got 6 of them at the moment. We're going to need to drop down some houses shortly. They're not called houses. No, they're not. They're called burgage plots. And we have learned our lessons from the last game. We're not going to be giving these guys small burgage lots. No, no, no. These guys are all going to be getting some decently sized burgage lots because if you don't give them enough space, unfortunately, they are not going to be able to have vegetable patches, which is exactly what you want them to have once you've started getting out your tools. Now we can throw in another road here. We want to avoid having those desire pathways. So we can see construction has now finished. We've completed our quests and the game speed has gone down. So now we've established a foothold. We did it in about 50 days, so not too bad. Let's keep moving forward. So now we've got to construct a well and 5 burgage plots. So we're going to put our well down. Now you can see that we've got the water underneath the ground as to where we can put it down. There's a lot of good spots that we've got. Ideally, you'd want something a bit more central, but I guess we can go over here. Maybe on the other side of the road. Oh, it's always hard. Let's go right here. I feel like this isn't a terrible spot. So we'll put that one down first. Let's turn that back up to 16 times. And let's talk about houses. So houses are incredibly cool in this game. So let's see. Oh my god, I love it. How many? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That does 6. So we don't have enough resources for that. We're about to hit... See, the thing is, I want to do 5, but the thing is, like, this is perfect if we can make it fit 6. And geez, it looks so good, doesn't it? Oh my lord. We're just going to wait for that 6th one to come through. Don't worry, don't worry. The log is about to come through any second. I can feel it. I feel it coming. I mean, we could just make a shorter one. Well, we still need the same amount of logs, though, don't we? So I reckon we just make that a bit bigger like that. There we go. There's our 12th. So we can go all the way back to there, or we can go to that side. I don't know. I reckon we just go there. I reckon that looks good. Boom. And I think we can probably pause one of these for now. I don't know if there's a way to do it. You know what? We can have 6 houses. I'll permit it. 6 houses is absolutely fine. 6 domiciles. 6 of the best domiciles, please. Now, we got some exposed food. So I'm going to put a worker in the granary. You can see that we don't have any workers at the moment. Now, these guys will still do their work when they're not doing their other stuff, but we don't actually need any timber at the moment. So I'm going to take these guys out of the logging camp. These guys are then going to come over here. Storage worker, when he's not doing anything, he's going to be coming over here and also fixing up these houses. So just remember that when the villagers don't have any tasks, they are going to naturally default as builders. And that's part of the reason why we can also have priorities as well. So you can see we can make that a 3 priority. This is a 2 priority. We can make let's make this one here a 3 priority as well. So they'll focus on those 2 before they focus on this one here. At least they should. Let's see. This one is the 3rd priority. Watch out for supplies. Peasants are coming to your village. This is great, but watch out for your supplies. Hungry and cold peasants can rebel. So we're going to be needing to get some firewood out for these guys. You can see we've got 20 firewood at the moment, so not too bad. 16 food for the moment as well. Keep in mind, bread and berries are equally, I guess I would say, powerful. It seems that 1 grape or 1 berry is more than enough for a person to last quite some time. So maybe when they're talking about berries, they're not really talking about berries. Maybe they're talking about, like, you know, handfuls of berries or portions of berries, something like that. But we're coming along. We're doing quite well. So far. Now, we've got tools. We've got 1... where is the tool? It's over here. 1 tool. We're keeping that one in the bag. Now, this is how we upgrade. So we're going to need to make sure we've got different types of food. So it says here, try a hunting camp if you have wild animals nearby. And we do indeed have a wild animal patch. So I think we might actually put down a hunting cabin. Let's see if we can get that down. A hunting cabin over here. Now, I think realistically, we can probably just put our hunting cabin right here next to the granary. That way, it's going to be bringing back the food or the venison, I mean, almost immediately. Oh my god, look at that. That's just incredible, isn't it? All right, there we go. Settlement unlocked. So we're up to the next level. So this is it. Now we've got to get to level 2 burgage plots. This is the hardest part. The part that took me so damn long to get to on the last one. We got 5 years of in-game time to get there. So it's going to be quite a while. So we need to get to level 2 burgage plots. So you can upgrade them through this way, which is through a construction extension. But my understanding is that you've actually got to do it this way. So you've got to make sure that they've got water and that they've got fuel. A well-placed on an underground water source is required. So this to me appears to be that well. And I'm still trying to work out exactly how we make it closer. Maybe we put the well right in front of them. Perhaps that's what we've got to do. Let's see. Hold on, village life, and let's just get. Well, we can't put the well right in front of them because it's not possible. I guess we can put a well right here, and maybe we can. Let's put a road in that goes across from here, like that, so we can at least get some division going on. And then we're going to put a well right next to these houses. So you would think that these houses would surely be able to get the water from this. You'd think. You would think. They've all got plenty of space in the backyard. Every single one of these guys should be able to get their upgrades in. Indeed they can. So another great way to get food in and make sure that you're not using as much food. Now this guy here, we need to make sure. Let's turn that priority up. Let's get that up to priority 4. And we got to turn that up. It is time for us to move on. Now we also need a nice little marketplace. So we might put a marketplace on the corner. You can see now we've got the hunting cabin. So we're going to set the work area. Look at that. Boom. Get that bad boy in. We'll get one villager over there. Food at the moment, not looking terrible. We're sitting on 12. Rain is coming down. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If the devs are watching or listening, one thing I would love is if the rain actually just played at this speed all the time. So you can see how it actually plays with the speed of the game. If you speed up the game, the rain will speed up. And I think maybe some people would like that. For me, though, I would like to enjoy the rain even if the game speed is going fast. And I feel like at the moment, I'm just getting attacked in the face with the rain. With the rain, and that's not always fun. You don't always want to get attacked in the face with rain. So we're going to drop down our market now. Let's see if we can... Oh, it's a bit weird, bit fidgety. Let's go with that. It's not locking in. All right, so we're dropping down a market here, and we're going to drop down some stalls. So we've got a food stall here, and we've got a firewood stall, and then a clothing stall, which we don't have enough resources for. So we'll throw out another one of these guys here. But we only really need those stalls for now. Clothing stall, obviously we do need it as well, but not as important. We're not making clothes just yet. All right, well, little town's looking good so far. Storage is full, and that's the firewood stall. That's a great sign. If the firewood stall is full, then there's going to be no excuses for these guys not to have firewood because it's right outside their houses. So they should be able to pick it all up. All right, we can see them dropping off the food. So they need to have different types of food. You can see we've got bread and berries. So they've got lots of different types of food. And you can see that that's reflected here. So they should also have venison in here. I don't know whether we can actually check. I don't know whether we can actually check what they've got inside. So you can see firewood in their pantry's got nothing at the moment. So they're not picking up their stuff. Get your stuff, fellas. Get your stuff. Maybe you're all so damn busy. I just got to get you guys sitting back here in your homes. All right, have we got enough resources? We don't really have firewood. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's get some firewood cutting. So that's going to be under industry, maybe gathering. Actually, yeah, gathering. Woodcutter lodge. Workers chop down nearby trees to produce firewood. So the one that we've got at the moment, it chops down nearby trees, but it produces timber. So this is the logging camp. So we're going to extend this road out a little bit because what I want to do is I want to actually put down one of these bad boys. Let's see if we can find it. Logging camp, woodcutter lodge, forester hut. And so this guy's going to be responsible for building or for regrowing the forest. Let's just put it that way. Woodcutter lodge. Let's throw somebody in there. So we're up to 6 population at the moment. I think I might throw down some more houses here. Let's take a look and see. What is our wood at the moment? We've got 5 timber, so I can throw down a couple more houses. Not a huge amount. And I would love to be able to like to plan these. Like I'd love to be able to be like, all right, well I'm going to put down these, but you can see I can't afford it until I've actually got the logs in there. Oh, that's so cool, dude. It's so cool the way that it works like this. And look at that. You can really get it going. Up to 6 lumber at the moment. I'm waiting for 8. And then we're just going to drop this down because I've got obsessive compulsive disorder. If we don't fill this one out, I'm going to be absolutely annoyed. We're up to 7. Here comes the 8th one. I can feel it. I feel it. Here it comes. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here it comes. Drop it. Drop it already, John. Drop it. So I would definitely advocate for a bit of a change in the systems, the way that you pay up front. I would be more about like planning and being able to pause, but I guess that's one direction the devs have gone. Like I come from playing a game called Total Annihilation, which if you check, it was released in 1997, 1999 maybe. And you never had to pay up front, rather you would pay as you go. And, you know, and then I went to Age of Empires where it was pay up front, and it just doesn't feel as good. I like pay as you go. You can do one housing plot. Dude, look how long I've been holding this for. I've been holding this for a good minute or two right now. Are you guys even collecting the wood? What's going on here? Get a second guy in there. We're up to 7 timber. We're stacking up a huge amount of food, so that's good. Still only 7 timber. I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna have to start a new life with blackjack and timber. But for the moment, everything just continues moving on. Winter is coming. So did we collect all the berries? We've still got 59 berries, and winter is coming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a whole bunch of people over here. I'm going to pause the game. And I'm going to say, hey, you're in the hunter. You're hunting. You're in the granary. Sorry, granary. You're doing storage. You can keep doing you. I think that's everyone. You're wood cutting. We don't really have enough wood. All right. So I've just put a whole bunch of people in the forager. So we just want them out collecting the berries before the winter comes in. Because the more berries we have, the better. And obviously, the venison are always going to be there. So maybe we should even take one out of this. And then that should automatically go over there. Indeed, it did. So let's double check that this is over here. Now, oh, berries have already gone down to 0. Already gone down to 0. Okay. So it was that damn quick. So we'll get 2 more over hunting. Are we up? We're still on 7 wood. Oh, I know why we're on 7 wood. Oh, we didn't change our area. Ah, that's why. Our area was just this little part, and I'm sitting here waiting for 7 wood the whole damn time. And nobody was telling me. YouTube comments, why didn't you guys say something? You know what? You probably did say something. Unfortunately, it's not live. YouTube comments are not live. So I didn't actually get to see you guys say that. All right, well, let's check in with our plots and see how they're doing. You can see that they're still not happy. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I just don't understand this little thing that well. I still can't upgrade that. All right, well, that was the 8th log, so we're going to throw down our houses. Let's go to there. Actually, can we go 1 more across? Come on, give it to me. Oh, it's so ugly. No, don't put me on a line like that. We got snow now. Oh, Lord, we got snow. It can be a bit finicky with getting this down. I reckon we just go like that. We're just putting it down. Oh, it's 5 houses now. It was 4 before. Now it's 5. Right? Yeah, I think so. Alright, there we go. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Okay, so how are things going? Well, we got plenty of firewood. We got plenty of food. Timber's not doing terribly. We still only got the 1 tool. We have 39 pelts. So the pelts are what we're going to be using to make clothing. Which, by the way, we still don't actually have our clothing stall. So we might go ahead and put that one down. Now, in addition to that, we probably need to put something in here for clothing. So we can do that converts wool. This converts pelts. So we're getting the pelts from the deer, I would assume. So we're going to just put a tannery down. And we're going to make some clothing. I'm assuming... Yeah, we've got 0 clothes at the moment. So let's do that. We're also going to put people back on the storehouse as well as on the granary. Just to make sure that our food is being moved around appropriately. So we're still yet to upgrade, or still yet to get the upgrades. And this is where I was kind of stuck at in the last game. I don't know how to get these upgrades in. So if you know, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Hopefully I've worked it out by the time you guys actually tell me. Hopefully, like, the game's not bugged. I'm sure it's not. All of the green requirements must be met. Oh. Oh, do we have to... Oh. Hold on. Is the... Pause. Is the red the one that we've actually met? And the clothing... And, sorry, and the green is the one that we haven't done. Oh, all this time I've been looking at this thinking I need to... The green one is done. But what actually was happening... Am I really that... I'm so autistic, dude. For anybody wondering, I actually do have autism, and this is the kind of thing that it can help, or it can hinder, because you have a bias where you anchor, and you think that something is a certain way, and you really commit to it being this specific way, and you're wondering why it's not changing, and the truth is that it was never actually that way to begin with. Okay. Let's get ourselves a church. Apparently, we need a church. And here I am the whole time thinking, we don't need churches. Administration and military? Now, how do I get a church? Let's have a look and see if we can find it. I guess that would be in village life, right? Indeed it is. Grants faith. There you go. All right, where's the church going? Uprooted trees? Oh, we don't have enough wood. Oh, we're about to have enough wood, though. Was that the last bit of wood? Let's move this work area over to here. Now, speaking of work area,
Come on, people. Get to
I guess we put this like right here, and then just make sure that these guys aren't chopping down any of the trees. Like we want it to be. That's a forester hut, so like right there-ish, I guess. So hopefully he's gonna start planting trees. I can't believe that. This whole time I've just been that damn special. So church. Still not enough resources. It says 7. I thought we had 8. I thought we dropped off. What have we got here? Pantry limit reached. So does that mean the granary is full? No, granary's not full. What's full? Low on supplies. Low on fuel and food? I don't know about that. We need to chuck someone in the tannery.
go, people.
We've got woodcutters. Logging is well and truly done. So now it is time for us to add in our church. Where do we add the church? I guess you got to add it at the top, right? You know, something like that. That's a very quintessential church. All right, everybody, get to work. There's a workforce of 1 at the moment working on it. Now, we did get some more people moving in on these houses. So the green dot, see, I don't know what the green dot is representing. I think the oh, hold on. Okay. Requirements. Requirements not met, black. Requirements met, green dot. Requirements for next residential level, green. Requirements for next residential level upgrade will cause a loss of approval if not fulfilled. So if they don't have water, fuel, and food, then they're going to be very unapproving. But if you want to get the level 2, then you need cloth, leather, yarn, quality of drinks at the nearest tavern, and faith. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just a bit special. I just made an assumption, and the consequence of that was that I wasn't able to get my upgrades in. But that's okay. We're working on it right now. They're building the church. It's the Church of Drongo. And we've also got, give citizen of the region access to ale. Lowers public order. All right. Well, we don't want these guys. These guys need to be on, like, opposite sides of town. Now, how do we get ale? So it gives access to ale. Now, it doesn't look like we've got any in for equipment. Is for upgrading militia. Low on supplies. Where are we hitting that? We're getting pantry limit reached somewhere. I think it's in the food stall. And that's... Or maybe we need to put more food stalls down then. Maybe let's put a couple more food stalls down. And we can put a road on this side as well. And then the food stall over here. Oh, it's... I think it's a bit... Oh, not enough resources. Never mind. So put more food stalls down. Oh, you know what we need? No, we don't need. We don't need to put anyone on the food stall if we've got them working at the other place. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Why are we so low on food? Come on, people. Get to work. Where is everybody working? Tannery. Logging camp. Are we expanding too fast? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we're expanding too fast. Just calm it down, Drongo. We don't need to expand. Settlement level increased. Because we got a church. Oh, I don't like how it does that. New development point. Reichenfurt. Alright. I can choose the bell. That's so cool. That is so cool. Give me that bell. Yeah, that's the bell I want. Alright. So now, hopefully, these guys should be... Okay. All right, we worked it out. We worked it out. You thought that I was a little bit special. You were right. You were damn bloody well right. I still don't know where all my people are though. Okay, it turns out they're very... Okay, granary, that's fine. Hunting cabin. So we got 6 on food. Technically 5. We got 1 on the tannery. All right, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're in April, spring, so berries should be coming back up. There's 20 wild animals out here as well, so the hunting cabin should be just popping off. I don't know how to see. I'm just gonna drop it down right there. Now, forager should still be foraging out here. You can see them walking out towards that position. Alright, so we're getting back on track here. Tavern is about to be constructed. I don't know. So we've got...
Let's go, people.
So let's get him in there. Or her. Food's actually doing very poorly. Why is food doing so poorly? Is it because of the walking distance? It might be because of the walking distance. Do we need to move this? Relocate building. Do we put that out there? A new message. To the region of Reichenfurt, you are hereby on a mission of debt for the lands on which the royal crown has granted stewardship to the Honorable Greg. A tax is to be levied upon the land to be paid in precious wealth or labor. Failure to submit payment will find the lands forfeit the governance under the stewards and returned to the crown. 365 days to pay the royal tax. Okay, what do they want? What do they want? Pay the royal tax. What is the royal tax, though? I'm low on supplies, food, and fuel. Oh, the consequence of attempting this and not knowing what to do. But I feel like I know what I'm doing now. So I think that when I come back, because I'm just going to keep on keeping on until I'm actually getting this. I'm just going to be restarting. I think that might do us for this video. But next episode, we're going to come back and we're going to absolutely crush this. I hope you guys are enjoying this look at Manor Lords. Once again, check the link in the description if you want to get your hands on the demo. I'm loving it. I hope you guys are as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.